At 24, I decided I did not want to have kids, so I had my tubes tied and had a weird request to keep my tubes. When I got to 18 or 19 years old, I remember talking to a friend about the direction that the environment was going, and that first planted the seed where I started questioning my reasonings for having children. So after really going through all of the reasons, I decided a year ago to have a tubal ligation, and it's been one of the best decisions of my life. At first, I did go to an office. I saw a nurse practitioner. She told me she could not set up that appointment for me, and that likely the doctors there would not authorize it since I was 24, unmarried, did not have any children, and I live in a really religious state. So it can be pretty difficult to find a doctor that's willing to do that. A friend told me about a doctor of hers that was willing to do that if you were very, very confident. So I set up an appointment. Within a few weeks, I got scheduled to have the surgery. They'd go in through the belly button and they'd take out the fallopian tubes. The minute that I got out of that operating room and I opened my eyes, I had the biggest smile. I was so happy, and I knew that this was the right decision for me. And I told my doctor, I want to keep my tubes. It was something that people were kind of weirded out about. I got a lot of looks, but they did have paperwork for me to sign stating that I wanted to keep them. I got these just in one of those like little pea cup things. They just gave those to me in a brown baggie, and like, here are your tubes. These have been in here for a year. Like a cool art piece, a cool display. The healing process was like fairly easy for me. I know that there can be complications like with any surgery, but it was very, very straightforward process. There's just a lot of information that I wanted more people to have. I want more people to know that they can keep their tubes, that it's possible to have tubal ligations covered by insurance. This is not reversible. I still do have a period, but one thing I will say is that my periods used to be really heavy and last a long time, and they have lightened up. I still have times where my period will come late and I'm like, oh my God, am I pregnant? But then I'm like, no, my fallopian tubes are literally right there. I'm looking at them, I'm not pregnant. So that has given me a lot of just like freedom, and I'm not afraid anymore. I think the timing of it was also really important because it was when a lot of abortion rights were being taken away. And that was really terrifying for me as somebody with a uterus. There is so much power and strength in being able to have control of your body and what happens to it. I do wish that people had more access. It's a really important choice, and it's a choice that everybody should be willing to make. I would say if you're struggling and there are a lot of people around you that don't support your decision, find other people that share those views, doctors that are willing to do this procedure. There's a lot of resources online, so I would definitely take a look at that. I am seen. Are you?